Are you worried about your class and maths in this pandemic? Don't worry. I'm here to connect you with your class and maths through this video. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, this is Ranjit. Today we are going to discuss about real numbers, okay? In real numbers concept, we will discuss with 4 topics. First one is introduction to numbers, and second one is definition of real number, and third one is division algorithm, and fourth one is applications, and fifth one is problems of division algorithm. Okay, then we will end up this session. So moving to the first one, we have classification of numbers. How the numbers are being classified. See, the classification has been done into 4 types. The first one is natural numbers, and second one is whole numbers, third one is rational numbers, fourth one is irrational numbers. Okay, we'll move with a detailed one step by step. First one, natural numbers. It is denoted with capital N, and the numbering starts, natural numbers starts from 1, 2, 3, goes on. Okay, moving to the next one, whole numbers. It starts from 0 and it is denoted with capital W. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And next one is rational numbers. It is denoted with capital Q. We have a specific definition for rational numbers. The definition is any number that can be expressed in P by Q form, provided that Q should not be equal to 0 and P and Q are integers. Then that number is known as rational number. Example, let me write here. Any number that can be expressed in the form of P by Q, provided that Q should not be equal to 0 and P and Q are integers. Okay. Example, 3 by 2. It is in the form of P by Q, and 3 and 2 are integers, provided that denominator part Q is not equal to 0. Here it is 2, so it can be called as, it can be known as rational number. And irrational number, it is quite opposite to the rational number concept. The definition of irrational number is any number that cannot be expressed, any number that cannot be expressed in P by Q form, provided that Q should not be equal to 0, then that number is known as irrational number. Example, let me write here, any number that cannot be expressed in P by Q form. Okay, P by Q form, provided that Q should not be equal to 0. Example, number cannot be expressed in the P by Q form. Example, root 2 or root 3 pi. Have many examples. Okay, root 2, root 3, pi. Okay, so this is what the classification of numbers is. First one, natural numbers. It starts from 1 and goes on. And next one is whole numbers. It starts from 0 and moves on. And third one is rational number. Any number that can be expressed in P by Q form and Q should not be equal to 0. And fourth one is irrational number. Any number that cannot be expressed in P by Q form, provided that Q should not be equal to 0. This is the classification of numbers. And moving to the next one, we will discuss with the definition of real number. Okay, and moving to the next topic, next subtopic, we have definition of real number. So what is real number is any rational number or irrational number can be known as real number. Any rational number and any irrational number can be known as real number. Okay, let me write here. Any rational number or irrational number is known as real number. Okay, is known as real number. Okay, any rational number or any irrational number is known as real number. Example, 3 by 2 is a rational number, right? So it is also a real number. And 4, this is a rational number because it can be expressed in the form of P by Q. 4 by 1 is nothing but 4. So 4 by 1. 4 by 1 is nothing but 4. But it can be expressed in the form of P by Q. So it is a rational number. So automatically it is also a real number. So let me write directly here 4. And root 2 it is
root 2. It is a irrational number, so it is also a real number. So in such a way, pi or 4 by 2, 4 by 5, and root 6, root 7. Okay, these are the numbers which are, these two are rational numbers, these are irrational numbers, the irrational numbers. So these are combined called as real numbers. Okay, so you can say what is real number set in the sense, the definition of real number is any rational number or irrational number is known as real number. Okay, so examples are 3 by 2, 4, root 2, root pi, any pi, root 6, root 7, any rational number or any irrational number, it can be called as a real number. Moving to the next topic, we have division algorithm to be discussed. Okay, but before moving to the main topic, let us discuss an example of division. Okay, simple example. Let us go with a simple example. Okay, it can be understood very easily. Actually, division algorithm. The example is 12 divided by 4. Everyone knows that the answer is 3, but in finding the answer also we apply the division algorithm, but most of us don't know, are not aware of it. Now let us see what is division algorithm. Okay, so let us find the solution for it. 4 divided by 12. Okay, 4 divided by 12. 4 into 3 is 12. 0. The remainder is 0. Okay, so in this process you have to know 4 things about what is dividend, what is divisor, what is quotient, what is remainder. Okay, we'll find out. Yeah, what is dividend? Dividend is the main number we want to divide. Dividend. Okay, what is divisor? Divisor is the number with which we want to divide the dividend. Divisor. Let me write some upward. Okay, yeah. Example right here so that it won't be confusing. Okay, so it is divisor. And what is quotient? This is the quotient. The answer you get is a quotient. These are very important things to be known in understanding the division algorithm. This is the remainder. Okay, so the answer is known to everyone. The answer is 3. Answer is the quotient. Okay, answer is 3. But this is the mechanism with which we apply, which we can find the answer. Okay, yeah, the division algorithm is about the same thing. Okay, so let me write here. First of all, it states that for each pair of positive integers, please note it down because it's somewhat, it is important. Okay, the division algorithm is a basic thing to understand the real number concept. For each pair of positive integers a and b, there exist for each pair of positive integers a and b, there exist whole numbers q and r. Okay, q and r. Here there are two positive integers a and b, and for those pair of positive integers there exist the whole numbers a and b, such that, satisfying the relationship, such that 0 is less than or is less than b. These two are whole numbers, so it can be equal to 0 also, remainder can be equal to 0 also. Okay, and satisfies the relation a is equals to bq plus r. Okay, here a is the dividend, and b is the divisor, and q is the quotient you get, and r is the remainder. It satisfies the condition. See, regular example, 12 is the dividend which we want to divide the number. Okay, and with what we are dividing with 4. Okay, it becomes divisor. 4 into quotient 3, answer you get 3, plus remainder is 0, we got 0. See, satisfying the relationship. So a is equal to 12, b is equal to 4, q is equal to 3, remainder equals r equals to 0, and it satisfies the condition. Okay, 0 is less than or equal to 0 is less than what is b? 4. It satisfies the condition. This is what the division algorithm is. See, in our day-to-day life, we are applying the division algorithm, but most of us are not aware of that we are applying the division algorithm. It is very simple, and where it is used. The main challenge is to understand where it is used and how it is used. Okay, we can understand very simply what is division algorithm. Any two positive integers like a and b, and then you can find the two whole numbers for those numbers q and r such that they should satisfy the condition a equals to bq plus r, provided that 0 is less than or equal to r is less than b. This is what the division algorithm is. But applications, when you consider the applications of algorithm, we have to find where we apply the division algorithm. Okay, now we will see the applications of division algorithm, and later on we will discuss few problems on division algorithm. Till now we have discussed three topics, that is division algorithm, classification of numbers, what is real numbers. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear with the topics what I have explained, and if you understand the content and if you love the way I explained to you, so please don't forget to share, like and subscribe my channel for latest and upcoming videos. And now we will discuss with the examples and applications of division algorithm. Okay, so moving to the next one, we have applications of division algorithm and problems of division algorithm. Okay, so where we apply division algorithm, the main application of division algorithm is it is used to find the properties of numbers. Example, see here we are finding the property of positive even integer and positive odd integer. We have to show that positive even integer is of the form 2q. So we are finding the property of positive even integer, and we are also finding the property of positive odd integer by showing that it should be in the form of, it is always in the form of 2q plus 1. So we use division algorithm here. So to show the what is the procedure, I am writing here, I am explaining here procedure, so please follow. Let us assume an integer a, an integer a, see, let us assume integers a, and let us assume integers a and b is equals to 2. Let us assume first of all, this is our assumption. Okay, let us assume integers a and b is equals to 2. So according to division algorithm, wait 1 minute, I'll just check. According to division algorithm, how can it be written? A equals to bq plus r, right? A equals to bq plus r, equals to bq plus r. What is a here? A only. And what is b? 2. Q is q and r is r. And we have one condition in division algorithm. What is that? Can you say it? 0 is less than or equals to r is less than b. Q and r both are whole numbers, so they can be 0. Okay, they can be also 0. See, so now what are the possibilities of r then? Here b, by substituting 0 is less than r is less than b. What is b here? B we have 2, so substitute here. Okay, so what are the possibilities of r? R can be 0, r can be 1. Only these possibilities. R cannot be equals to 2 because r should be strictly less than 2. So we can write as a equals to 2q plus 0. As r is equal to 0, 2q plus 0. So it can be 2q, can be simply written as 2q according to this one. According to this one. And r is equals to 1 now. Then what we have to write? We have to apply here. We have to substitute here. Here. A equals to 2q plus r, in the place of r we have substituted 1. So 2q plus 1. So a can be 2q or a can be 2q plus 1. So in conclusion part we write a can be in the form of 2q or 2q plus 1. So 2q plus 1, right? 2q plus 1. So what is here? An integer. It can be even integer or it can be odd integer. Okay, it can be any positive integer, any positive even integer. It can be here any positive odd integer, and it can be in the form of 2q or 2q plus 1. So here you can write as, so we have shown here every positive even integer, positive integers, here we can write as positive integers, positive integers. Okay, so a can be sorry, so every positive integer can be in the form of, is in form of 2q. Okay, so next one, here I am wiping out, I am just rubbing it out. Okay, and every, this is the conclusion part. Okay, every positive odd integer can be also in the form of, 2q plus 1. Even integer can be in the form of 2q, and every positive odd integer in the form of, is of the form 2q plus 1. This is the conclusion. Okay, we have shown it, and this is the procedure. Okay, I hope it's clear to everyone. This is a procedure how we use division algorithm to find the property of even positive integer and odd positive integer. Okay, so I think it's clear to everyone. And next one, we will see few more applications or problems on division algorithm. Okay, please note it down. So this is second example on in finding the properties of positive or integer by using division algorithm. Okay, so here also we use division algorithm to find the property of positive odd integer, and to show that every positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Okay, where q is some integer. Here also we use division algorithm to show this positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. So solution, what is the solution or procedure, you can say. There's a procedure. Okay, so here let us assume, I am using division algorithm, you can find it here. Let us assume a odd integer, a positive odd integer, positive odd, positive odd integer a, and b is equals to, here we have 4, no, so we can apply, we can say 4, b is equals to 4. We have assumed all these things. We have assumed a positive odd integer a and b equals to 4. So we apply division algorithm on these integers. On here you can see, on applying division algorithm, on these integers. Okay, you can write it here, or just simply mention here on applying division algorithm. We are applying division algorithms on positive odd integer a and b equals to 4. So according to division algorithm, a equals to bq plus r, where q is some positive, q is some integer, q greater than or equal to 0, and 0 is less than or equals to, r is less than or equal to b. This is a condition. Okay, so now in the place of a we write a here, in the place of b we write 4, in the place of q we write q, in the place of r remainder quotient. Okay, we write in the same thing. So q is greater than or equal to 0. It is not needed to write in every step. Now 0 is less than or equal to, r is less than b. Now what is b here? 4. 4 is b is 4. Okay, so what are the possibilities of r? R can be 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, because r cannot be equals to 4, because r is strictly less than b. So r can be 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the possibilities of r, this is the possibilities. See, this is the possibilities of r. Okay, possibilities of r. A equals to 4q plus r. So I can write a is equals to, let me take a new chalk. A is equals to 4q plus 0 or 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 2 or 4q plus 3. Now we have considered that it is a positive odd integer. So let me take these two. 4q, here we can write as 4q, 4q plus 0 is 4q, okay. So here A equals to, let us consider first of all, on considering A equals to 4q and A equals to 4q plus 2, we can find that this is A equals to, you can write here, A equals to 2 into 2q. In the same way, by taking common, 2 equals to 2 into 2q plus 1. I have taken common 2 from this number. See, from this equation I have taken 2 as common. So I have removed 2 into 2, 4q, 2 into 1, 2. Okay. I hope this point is clear. Okay. So I have written the same equations in this form. So here you can find that this A is a multiple of 2, which implies that it is an even integer. But we have assumed that A is a positive odd integer. See, A is a positive odd integer. So these are all false. So we should not assume, we should not conclude this one. Okay. A can't be equals to 2 to 2q and A can't be equals to 2 into 2q plus 1. So we write this simply like this. So what are remaining options we have? 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3. So A can be 4q plus 1, 4q plus 3. Okay. Here it's better I will write upside so that you will better gap here. I'll just wipe it out. 1 minute. So in conclusion, A can be in the form of 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3. 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3. So A is nothing but positive odd integer. So positive odd integer can be in the form of 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. So this is where we used division algorithm on finding the property of positive odd integer to find the forms of generalized forms of positive odd integer. 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3. We have found it. Okay. So please make it note that we can use division algorithm to find the properties of integers or numbers. Okay. Yeah. Note it down.